Kyler Murray, welcome to the NFL.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line. Now a first down throw. Luck. Flushed out right. And he fires one incomplete. The intended target, T.J. Hawkinson. And it's second down. For these two franchises, the Lions and the Cardinals, it all began back on a Sunday in October of 1930 when the Chicago Cardinals visited Portsmouth, Ohio to play a scoreless game against. But anyways, 90 seasons later, after some rebranding, a couple relocations, one of the oldest rivalries in the NFL still lives on. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38.
Let's go!
Give him 7 yards on the play as they do pick up the third down conversion. When you give up points on the opening drive, in this case a field goal, you'd hate to go 3 and out. They avoid that.
They do, and it's also walking that fine line mentally, too, as a coach, isn't it? Because you want to emphasize to your team exactly what you said. All right, we gave up a field goal. Let's go back and at least equal that, guys. But if we don't, you don't want them to feel like it's the end of the world either. Nice that they were able to pick up the first down there, help them relax a little bit.
And now the throw hauled in by Green. A gain of 13. It's a first down. They know how valuable he is to this team.
Absolutely a key component to what they do and what they do well. And if they want to continue to have success in the future, they knew they needed him, and they got the deal done.
Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Throwing on second down. Luck. That'll be taken in there by Kenny Galladay. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 30.
I don't believe that this opening drive is surprising to either one of us after the time we spent with the coaching staff and players prior to the game. What about you?
Absolutely. Not only that, but that big article in the paper this morning about their philosophy on starting games like you're shot out of a cannon, and that's what they've done. Very methodical here on this first drive.
Yeah, so many teams talk about that fast start. We're actually seeing it happen right here in front of us.
But now the kicker. Can they cap it off by putting the ball in the end zone? Luck now to throw. He's got his man. It's caught for a Lion touchdown. T.J. Hawkinson. So we are in the final minute now of the first half as this offense gets ready to take over. And they'll start the drive on the ground with Johnson. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. First down.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them for that much space to rumble.
Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Now it's Luck. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's James. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up third down. From the gun on third down, Luck. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And fourth down now coming up.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, as it turned out. Couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight. Unable to find anyone open.
Right now, we're all even. It's a tie game as we drop you back in and the offense gets set to take over. Now a play fake here on first down. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's second down. Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10. Here's Luck. He gets it left side to Johnson. It'll be a gain of 9, and that'll bring up a 3rd and 1. Came up a little short on the last pass play. They did get 9 yards out of it, leaving him with his 3rd and 1. The pass complete, this one to Danny Amendola. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 45-yard line. Now Luck. James has got it. Complete. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. A good pickup there, 21 yards. On first down, it's Love. And he slings one that's incomplete. Kerryon Johnson, the intended receiver. That'll bring up second down. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Throwing again is Love. Over the middle, complete. It's James. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. They'll try and run. This is Johnson. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. A 5-yard touchdown run. After an excellent punt, this offense in a tough spot down inside their own 5. They begin the drive with Johnson. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. Off the draw, here's Johnson. And they see right through that defensively as he'll be hit and taken down to the backfield. The Lions on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 3. And he will get the first down as he's up to the 20-yard line. They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues. To throw is Love. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 14 and a first down for Detroit. On 1st and 10, Love.
And this is why trying to cover the angle route is so difficult. Anyone playing the linebacker position, when they see a running back out of the backfield widen because he heads towards the flat first, oftentimes you widen too much and overcommit. He cuts up inside, and this is what we saw there. A nice pickup for a first down.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Now Love. Throw left side, taken in by Galladay. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. They're looking at 3rd and a few inches. Love. He sets to fire deep. And it falls incomplete after almost being intercepted. A pick there would have been great. The good news for the defense now, it's 4th down. And this will probably be the last play of the quarter. Here we go with Johnson. This offense ready to get back out there as they'll have the football to start the 3rd quarter. And they start the 2nd half with Johnson. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Now a 10th carry for Johnson. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24.
And that's what this defense is going to need to do more in the 2nd half. Good pressure that time, forces some indecision in the backfield. He's going to wind up being taken down for a nice loss.
Hey, Charlie. Check, 43. Let's go, D. Big series right here. We got to step ready.
Throwing on 3rd down, Love. Flush to his right. On the run, he'll let it go deep. Right sideline. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice, getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. On 1st down, Love. under pressure, and down he goes. Luck is sacked. Corey Peters slipping in and getting the sack. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
Now a deep ball going to be caught here near midfield. And he's going to be ripped down by the face mask at the end of this, and that's going to add 15 more onto the end of this thing. Tack on 15 more for the face mask, and that becomes a huge play.
Big pass gets caught on you. You're doing everything possible to get him on the ground, and sometimes you end up grabbing the face mask.
Following the penalty, it's Johnson. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. But right now, we're all even. It's a tie game as we drop you back in and the offense gets set to take over. Back to throw. Luck. Dancing to his left. And eventually taken down here. Great coverage downfield. Terrell Suggs. He's the culprit, dropping him for a 2-yard loss. They'll come up after the sack on a 2nd and 12. From the gun, a run for Johnson. And nothing doing here as this time the run maybe gets him back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. A shotgun snap for Luck. He'll get this one to Galladay. 2 yards is all they'll get on the completion. It's 4th down.
One of the money routes for any offense, the drag route. So tough to defend because the receiver can stop at any point and make himself available to the quarterback and get a completion. But I love the communication we saw there. All the defenders pointing out the receiver, where he was going.
Right now, we're all even. It's a tie game as we drop you back in and the offense gets set to take over. They'll try to get the offense going with Johnson. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play. And that'll make it 2nd and 12. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Here's Luck. Got his man complete over the middle. That's James. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. A 1st down carry here for Johnson. Nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard up to the 40. And they're going to speed things up here. On 2nd and 9, Luck. And his throw here's incomplete. He was trying to find Marvin Jones that time. And it'll bring up 3rd down. After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. It's caught. Jones. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 35.
As far as I'm concerned, Andrew Luck can do it all. I mean, he's an underrated runner, toughness in the pocket, strong and stout. But let's face it, the money, that comes from his arm.
And smart, valedictorian of his high school class in Houston. Then he goes to Stanford. He's got it all. There's Johnson. He's been busy this afternoon. Corey Peters there to bring him down.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Here's Luck. Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line. Alan Bailey drops him for a 4-yard loss there, and that brings up 4th down. You never want to give up a sack. From the O-line's perspective, they hate it for several reasons, especially because they felt like they let little brother down. After an excellent punt, this offense in a tough spot down inside their own 5. On first down, Johnson. And he'll get him a little bit of breathing room across the 5 to the 6-yard line. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 6-yard line.
Again, it's Johnson. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. The Cards going nickel. An extra defensive back out there now on 3rd down. They'll try and run for it. Here's Johnson. And they're going to get the first down here across the 15-yard line.
He's still rumbling, isn't he? Still looking fresh in this one despite the heavy workload. But you and I both know, well-conditioned, and he did tell us that he thrives on being at his peak late in ball games.
Looks like he's going to get a couple here on this first down carry, and that'll make it 2nd and 8. Tackle made there by Jordan Hicks.
Mike's 43. Mike's 43. Marcus, defense, Marcus.
They'll try the air now with Locke, eluding the pressure right. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. That one good for 26 and a first down.
As a general rule, offensive linemen like to know where their quarterback's going to be when he's setting up to throw the football. But sometimes they just have to get on the run, get on the move. He was able to do that on that play and picks up a first down with a nice throw.
On first down, nothing opening up really on the running play. Give him maybe a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up 2nd down. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. 11 yards there, first down.
Something to watch here in week 1 of the season, tackling. Because you and I both know that in the preseason, a lot of these guys don't play a whole lot. Plus the intensity and the speed really ratchets up on opening week.
A run there on first down and a pretty good one of 5 yards, so make it 2nd and 5. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. So the Lions in possession of the football as we welcome you back. They've got a 2nd down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line. Oh, no, he lost the football. And the Cardinals have got it, going the other way. So it's a win here for the Arizona Cardinals. And, partner, I must say, good to see you again. Been too long. And it's good to have football back, isn't it?
Didn't you see me in preseason? Weren't we together in preseason?
Yeah, but preseason, you know, it's preseason. This is week 1.
Oh, you're trying to say real football.
Yeah, real football.
Not preseason football where we shake down the rosters and figure out who's going to play and maybe the starters don't play as much. Now it's the frontline guys from the first whistle.
Yeah, I tuned you out in the preseason. And now I'm listening to you. So for Arizona, that'll be a happy locker room as they start this season 1-0. And they'll hit the road next week to take on the Baltimore Ravens. Meanwhile, for the Lions, they obviously fall to 0-1 with the defeat. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. So for our entire crew, alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time. Start your week by installing your game plan.
Hey, everybody.
Nothing on the scoreboard, 0-0 as the offense gets ready to take over the football. A look at Kerryon Johnson, second-year man out of Auburn. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup. Luck on first down.
And there we see an early burst that makes him one of the leading rushers in the league.
Well, I want you to know, I listened to you yesterday when we were watching film. You said write down the word vision for him. It was on display there, wasn't it?
It certainly was, because he allows the blocks to set up in front of him. And if that continues, there'll be a long afternoon for those guys trying to play some defense.
Running from the gun, Johnson. And Johnson lost the football. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They'll run on first down. Johnson. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. The numbers a week ago for Johnson. 23 carries, 98 yards, and a score.
They look like a team.
Chargers able to get the pressure and bring him down.
That's a pretty darn good start to his season, huh? A sack in the opener, adds a second one here. That tells you about his offseason. He came in determined to have a big year, and it's paying off.
Little short pass to James, and he'll go down just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down.
That's certainly playing down in distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath by all means.
That's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. On first down, Johnson. And he's got some space here. A big run there by Johnson. Give him 55 yards on the ground. And you talk about great blocking up front. I don't think he was even touched, not a finger on him, until he was brought down to the ground.
I think we heard the whoosh as he went by, didn't we? Right through the gap. No one there as you outlined. No.
Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1. C.J. Anderson with it. Of course, a big part of the Rams' run to the Super Bowl last year. And they'll lose yardage here. Knocked back to the 19-yard line. Call it a loss of 8 yards on the play. And that'll make it 3rd down. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Joey Bosa picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
Well, it's about how teams are so competitively matched, and you just want to make those plays that give you an advantage. How about right here? The difference between letting them score a touchdown versus holding them to a field goal, that's absolutely huge with the play.
So the offense set to take the field here. They will have the football with less than a minute to go in the first half. They'll run on first down. It's Johnson. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. Derwin James, an all-pro as a rookie last year, up from his safety spot to make the tackle. Play action. It's Locke. It fights him off. And a big loss here as he's taken down.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely he's been on constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving.
And he's taken to the ground, but he was pulled down by the face mask. Here come the flags. And I believe this is going to be a first down. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
On the ground, this is Johnson. He's got a first down and more past the 30. That good for 22 and a first down.
Man, these guys may not win this ball game, but you certainly can't fault the effort of this man here today. He's been a real thorn in their sides all afternoon. And that last carry puts him over the 100-yard mark.
And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Give him 30 yards there. Obviously, they're not where they want to be right now on the scoreboard. Big plays like that, though, that'll trend them in the right direction.
Yeah, a few more like that, they'll be right back in the game. And if they can continue to do that, maybe they'll inspire their defense as well and get a few stops.
And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18. If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite defender on him, because he usually knows where the ball is before the defender does.
Off of play action, Locke. This will be caught just inside the 10. And down inside the 10 here before he's out of bounds right around the 7. That throw good for 4. It's second down. Throwing again on second down. Luck. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Des Bryant. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They'll fake it. Now Locke. Out left side here to Bryant. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field.
Holding offense.
We pick it up second quarter here as the offense gets ready for the drive.
Let's go. Hey, 58 is the mic. Well, 58's the mic. Hey.
Luck now to throw. He's going to loft one deep left side here. He's got a man complete. Touchdown, Detroit. Kerryon Johnson, 85 yards. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over.
58's the mic. 58's the mic.
Now a first down throw. Locke. Throw left side complete. That's Bryant. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Throwing is Locke. And off his back foot, he'll heave this one deep. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. The Lions on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 7.
58, boys, 58. 58's Mike.
Now it's Locke. And able to catch it on the left sideline, but they're going to rule him out of bounds. So it'll be incomplete, certainly one they'd like to have back as it brings up 4th down. So it looks like the offense isn't going anywhere. They're going to go for it on 4th and 7. They're going to go. It's Locke. Looking downfield for Jones. This is caught at the 20. And great yardage here all the way deep into Los Angeles territory. We now proceed to the start of the second half. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26. On first down, Johnson. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Here's Locke. Screen play, Johnson. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now Locke. Escaping the pressure right. Caught on the right side by Jones. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. Completing it to the right side, Johnson. It's a gain of 6 on the play, and it'll make it 2nd down. To throw again on 2nd down. Luck. And he's got Amendola on the connection. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 20-yard line. To throw is Locke. That is caught inside the 5. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. So this offense will head back out there already in excellent field position thanks to the interception. After the interception, it's Locke. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. So this offense will head back out there already in excellent field position thanks to the interception. Now Locke. On the right side, caught by Green. The ball comes out and picked up by the Chargers. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Locke. And with a flag down, he goes down. So they're able to sack him. Now the penalty looks like it could be holding. Let's find out. So they will take the sack instead of the penalty.
And it takes another down off the series. But the biggest one of all, do you want to tell the guy who just got the sack that it no longer counts?
No.
No, not at all.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Out of the gun, Luck. Oh, and he'll just get rid of this one deep. And that'll be incomplete. Well, they took their shot all right, but it comes up empty, and it's fourth down.
Partner, the way this offense has marched up and down the field during this game, it's almost a surprise to see an incomplete pass on third down, isn't it?
Yeah, they have had their foot on the gas all game long, but here finally stalling out.
Let's go, boys. Bring it up.
The Chargers take over first down.
Now the offense back out onto the field as they'll take over here in the final minute of this third quarter. On first down, Locke. And now he'll turn, and off his back foot, he'll heave this deep. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Back to throw, Locke. He's going to fire one. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. Back now at Ford Field. It's the Lions trailing, but with possession of the football as we get set to bring you the fourth quarter. He'll look to throw. He's going to air it out deep for Amendola. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Danny Amendola, that was the intended target, but it's going to be second down. So line of scrimmage still with 39 on second. And now a fumble. The ball's out. And picked up by the Chargers. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Both offenses have been clicking in this one. A lot of points on the board. We'll see if that trend continues. On first down, it's Long. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Melvin Ingram dropping the hammer off the edge. Another try after the first down sack. Luck. And he's going to be taken down. Sacked back at the 2. Joey Bosa able to record his 5th sack of the season.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, and with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. Now throwing on third down there, but he cannot connect.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, fourth quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. So a change of possession here on the punt. And it'll be Charger football here. Both offenses have been clicking in this one. A lot of points on the board. We'll see if that trend continues. Here's Luck. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Melvin Ingram in there to take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning. So the Lions in possession of the football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And he's going to be taken down, sacked back at the 2. Joey Bosa in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. The Lions on third down. They've had their troubles, just 1 for 6. This will be 3rd and a mile. Now on third down, that pass knocked down in the backfield and incomplete. Another incomplete pass there. What do you take from this game offensively?
Well, you know it's tough to really analyze for them because it is a team game, right? And let's be honest, though. The defense did them no favors in this one at all. Offense actually moved the ball. So, bottom line, film session, defense is going to be a real tough one for them. They'll get a little bit of praise.
Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another. start your week by installing your game plan.
Welcome in, everybody. It's the coach. This is Madden 20 on EA Sports. On deck, we've got what should be a great matchup between the Detroit Lions and the Philadelphia Eagles. I'll be back with you again with scores around the league at halftime. But kickoff right around the corner. And standing by to call the action, here are Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Coach, the city of Philadelphia is one of rich history and passion, and you can always count on the latter when you step inside Lincoln Financial Field. Just a short time ago, these Philly fans in full roar as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. Pyrotechnics ablaze. They're set to go as their Eagles will match up with the Detroit Lions. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Godden. And Charles, you look at this Eagles team as they interplay here. It's been a great start to the season, back-to-back wins to begin the campaign.
Yeah, you don't want to get too excited. There's still a lot of season to go, but they've come out playing good fundamental football.
Nothing on the scoreboard, 0-0 as the offense gets ready to take over the football.
675. Yeah, let's get set.
They'll run for the first time with Johnson. And he'll go down after losing yardage at the 10. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. From the gun, here's Luck. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to third down. Luck looks to throw on 3rd and 1. And James has it. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Defense was expecting run, and they're dealt a pass of over 15 yards. They go play action here on 1st down. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Andrew Sendejo swoops in for the sack. After the sack on 1st down, Luck. And that one got tipped. Kind of threw everything off. It brings up 3rd. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Here's Luck. And that is incomplete. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning. Hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces forward. Nothing on the scoreboard. 0-0 as the offense gets ready to take over the football. They'll run on 1st down. It's Johnson. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And that'll make this a 2nd and 13. Now on 2nd and 13. Luck. Now a hit, and Luck lost the football. It's out.
And a little bit of good fortune there. He wasn't able to get it back, but he did have a teammate on the spot able to retain possession for them.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain.
Now that one hurts defensively. They force him into 3rd and long, had the advantage, yet they give up the big play right there.
Yeah, their offense was already warming up on the sideline, ready to come out. So much for that 3-and-out. A little bit of space there for the first down run, as that's going to get him about 5 yards. So he was holding from that left tackle position.
Everyone tries to keep their hands inside when they're blocking ever since they liberalized the rules where you can extend them out. But sometimes they get out a little wide and they get detected grabbing some cloth.
And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. A very solid gain of 27. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 41. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Sacked by Brandon Graham. He's been doing that since he entered the league in 2010. To try again after the sack. Luck. That'll be taken in there by Kenny Galladay. It'll be a pickup of 15 as that'll lead to 3rd down.
Today's football, where receivers break tackles, make people miss, get upfield for the extra yardage. When you see a play like that, where it's caught and he's dropped on the spot, that's a big-time play by the defense.
And he has another 1st down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 20-yard line. Luck now to throw. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Malcolm Jenkins. And we drop you in at the start of this next possession in a 3-0 ball game. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And his throw is going to be incomplete. He was looking for his big tight end there, Jesse James. And that'll bring up 2nd down. From the 21, it's 2nd and 10. Now it's Luck. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Throwing his Luck. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. I know he wants to get his team back in the game, but a 50-50 ball right there that maybe was a little questionable.
Yeah, he's pretty lucky to get that one back. I think that sometimes these quarterbacks play with a lot of confidence that borders on arrogance, and that can put your team in some Dutch.
Yeah, especially maybe want to look at some safer routes after the interception. So this offense will head back out there, already in excellent field position thanks to the interception. Luck on 1st down. He's going to take a shot for the end zone. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Sidney Jones. And a big turnover there as his... So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. He's going to try and go deep again. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. 2nd down. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. And a big loss here as he's taken down. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts, as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
No run call here. They'll look to throw instead. He's going to rifle one deep left side. It got his man complete. And all the way down to the 42. A big play there just before halftime. 49 yards. Now a play fake here on 1st down. It's caught at the 10. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. So now following the big play, they've got a first and goal all the way down at the 10. Here's Locke. Looking end zone.
He came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
On second down, Johnson. And he's going to bull his way down to about the 1 yard line. 9 yards on the pickup there as they'll be left with 3rd and 1. On third down, Johnson. And he's going to take it in for a Lion touch. This offense ready to get back out there as they'll have the football to start the third quarter. Now a play fake, and it's Locke. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 16 yards right off the bat and a first down.
The beauty of route running is it doesn't matter what position, everyone's doing the same thing. In this case, tight end, selling the vertical route. Get the defensive back on his heels, break off for the corner, and with good timing, you get a completion as we just saw there.
He'll let this go end zone for Green. And Luck will be intercepted for a third time. Picked off by Malcolm Jenkins. And a big turnover there as his guys will get... It'll be a 1st and 10 coming up as this offense takes over possession of the football in the third quarter. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Oh, he got position on him, and he pulls it in. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. First down. On 1st and 10, Locke. Now a hit, and Locke lost the football. It's out, and it's picked up by the Eagles. And he'll bring it back to about the 5-yard line. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Now a first down throw. Locke. Under pressure, and they got to him again. Fletcher Cox able to record his 5th sack of the season.
This has been a tough one for this offensive line. It appears almost like they've been on roller skates this entire game, the way they've been pushed around. 6 sacks given up in this one.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. They were looking for Johnson that time, and that takes us from 2nd to 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. And off his back foot, he'll heave this one deep. And unable to connect, incomplete. Give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
I would dare say that these guys would have liked to have given their defense a little bit more rest since they gave up a touchdown their last time out. But alas, my man.
Now a hit and a loose football. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line. Was hoping to make a play there on the return with his speed. Instead, he makes a play for the other side.
Yeah, and how many times have we heard coaches say, you know, sometimes it's not really about those X's and O's we drop. It's about those Jimmies and Joes. And when you have a punt returner, he's one of those Jimmies and Joes, one of the best athletes. He's unable to make the play that they were seeking, though.
Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete. From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10. To throw is Locke. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. 22 yards there, a first down. Now Locke. They'll roll him out right. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And he's brought down. Back-to-back nice plays. 12 yards that time and a first down. To the air again. Locke. And he's going to be swallowed up and taken down. Sacked back at the 5-yard line. Nigel Bradham flying in and laying the lumber defensively. Buying time to his left. His pass caught at the 4. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. They get only a yard there. Now it's 3rd and goal. And this is a guy straight out of college. They're not going to try to groom for a year or two. They want him to produce right away.
That's why they took him in the first round. They expect him to be a starter right away and a future All-Pro. So they don't have any time to wait for him to come along. They want him to play right now to help this team.
And you take a look at this draft class from a season ago. Really, it grades out as a pretty darn good class.
So you have to give a lot of credit to the entire scouting organization. General manager, personnel department, college scouts, all came together. They evaluated it very well and got a nice payoff.
And not only will he not get in, he's going to lose yardage. They stuff him back at the 4. Right now, we're all even. It's a tie game as we drop you back in and the offense gets set to take over. They'll fake it. Now Locke. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Fletcher Cox in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. Now this one from about 2 counties over after the sack. They come up on a second and very long. Locke. He's going to fire one deep left sideline, and that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Avonte Maddox. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Eagles do. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Now Locke. Oh, and he'll just get rid of this one deep. And that'll wind up incomplete. Try to give his man room to run under it, but it's 2nd down. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Back to throw. Locke looking downfield for Jones. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct. No pick, just incomplete that time. Now a shot taken on 3rd down, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
Trying to erase that deficit all at once. One big shot. He took it. Unfortunately for him, incomplete.
And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. And that one hits a little too close to the goal line, and it continues into the end zone for a touchback. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Here's Locke. Caught on the right side by Jones. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. They'll set up a throw. Oh, no, lost the football. But fortunately, lost the football. And it's picked up by the Eagles. A big seam, and he might go all the way. And nearly a touchdown as they finally stop him down at about the 3-yard line. So it's a victory here for the Philadelphia Eagles, and they were really helped by their defense, forcing 3 turnovers. Scouting points are earned every week. Use all of your points because a portion of the remaining points will be lost when you advance the week. Start your week by installing your game plan.